Valerie, what's the plan?
We will train
And what are we going to train?
legs
Legs.
and glutes.
You mean mine? The chest maybe? Sounds like a plan, so let's begin, shall we?
Okay, let's do it.
What's this called?
Track.
Treadmill.
The second word.
Mill. M-I-L-L.
Mill. Treadmill.
Treadmill. So, what's this?
I've learned the name of one exercise.
Yeah.
And this one is barbell squat. Yeah.
Correct.
And
Use this.
me now. Because I don't use this one.
In general.
Перчатки, да?
Oops.
Yes.
It's the first time I'm attempting 50%, which is, I mean, not very heavy, but it's not bad considering it's like week 4 for me since a long break.
Okay.
And I've got mine, 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 and I've got mine. You got your problems, baby, and I've got mine, and I've got mine, and I've got mine. You got your problems, baby, and I've got mine, and I've got mine, and I've got mine. You got your problems, baby, and I've got mine, and I've got mine, and I've got mine. You got your problems, baby, and I've got mine, 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 and I've got mine.
Now we're ready. So, how was your gym session?
It was amazing because it was my first time in this gym after my vacation.
Vacation? Well,
Yeah.
how long exactly was it?
2 years.
That's a long time.
I mean,
would
2
say.
years in that gym, not in the general.
Speaking about the gym, when did you actually start going to the gym? Like, taking it seriously?
I think it was like 3 years ago. I decided to go to the gym, yeah, in a serious way, because I would love to make my body stronger and so on and so forth.
Right.
Yeah, and it was 3 years ago.
And how do you prefer to train? Like, training style, I guess.
I had like maybe 4 or 5 times a week, and I would love to share my trainings in different ways.
For example?
One day I do yoga, another day I running, and maybe the other day I would love to do different exercises and so on. Yeah,
Is it?
and I love to share my trainings in different ways, and it makes me maybe more energetic, more happy.
I have some gym-related vocabulary, which I'm going to read to you, like, sort of on this note, and you're going to either tell me what it means or guess what it might mean.
Yes, okay.
Some of them you should know. So, what are reps?
Don't know. The reps, maybe it's
I explained it before.
reps. Maybe it's weight. No. Like things with weight. No. I don't know.
So, reps means like a single movement. For
Single.
So, if you like do bicep curls, that's 1 rep, 2 reps, 3 reps,
Okay.
and then you do maybe 12 of them, for example.
Reps, right?
Yeah. So next
New
word,
word.
next word is sets.
Sets.
Go on.
It means like sets are reps.
Almost.
Yeah.
So
Because you have, for example, 3 sets for 12 reps.
Yeah, exactly. So for one exercise, you'll have 3 sets, and each set will have maybe 12
Yeah.
reps, something like this. Good. Next one is a spotter.
Spotter.
Yeah.
Spot, it's like place. But spotter,
Usually, yeah.
spotter.
So this is a person, a spotter.
This is place for training. Like room.
Not exactly. So it's like when you do like a heavy movement, it's like the bench press. If it's too heavy, and I start to like drop the weight, I need someone there to pick up the weight and sort of help me. So he spots me. He's a spotter. So when you try to get those like extra 4 reps, this person can just lightly help you.
It's like spotter is a person.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to spot somebody is to help them with the extra few weights.
Okay.
Next one is meal prep.
Meal prep.
Meal prep.
Meal prep.
Yeah.
Meal prep. You said today that meal, maybe it's like prep meal. Is it connect?
No, it's meal. MEAL.
I don't know.
So meal, like blöde.
Блюдо.
And then prep is short for preparation.
Before training?
Maybe. So usually like you go home and you make lunch, dinner, and you cook it every time. But meal prep is where you cook like 6 dishes and then you eat it all through the week.
Okay.
And then every day it's ready.
Ready to eat.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So that's meal prep. Next one is HIIT.
Sorry?
HIIT. Like
HIIT?
HIIT.
Maybe it's like heavy exercises.
Not heavy, but intense.
Yeah, I mean.
Right. And it's about cardio. So it stands for high intensity interval training. But we call it HIIT, and it just means that when you do cardio, you like sprint for 30 seconds and stop for 30 seconds.
Yeah, okay.
And then sprint again. So it's really intense, like quick bursts of speed, and then rest, and then again. Then you repeat that process for 10, 15 minutes.
And I can name this training like HIIT training.
HIIT training, yeah. Next one is volume.
Volume.
Yeah. Like,
Hair volume.
well, the concept is sort of similar. It's like workout volume.
Workout volume.
Yeah. Training volume. Like, what do you think that means?
Maybe it's about your how many exercises do you have during the training?
Yeah.
The volume of training?
Yeah, exactly. And also,
really?
yeah,
Oh my God.
and also throughout the week. So, like, ideally, if you want any muscles to grow, like classic bodybuilding style, the amount of sets you do per week, maybe 12 to 22 a week, and you divide that up over 4 or 5 days, and that's your volume. So that's good volume. Low volume means you do only less than 10 sets a week. So yeah, you're basically on the money, as we'd say. Next one is frequency.
It's similar for me, but I don't know.
So,
what is it.
so work frequency in general just means to do something often. So training frequency means how many days you go to the gym, pretty much.
Regularity.
Yeah.
No, okay.
So those two words, volume and frequency, are sort of together, because you should make a program where you have good frequency and good volume, basically.
Okay.
Next one is superset.
Superset.
Yeah. So
When you don't have any relaxed time between your sets,
and
you just do it without relaxed time. Superset.
pretty much, yeah. So yeah, usually you have a rest, right?
Usually,
In between,
yeah.
But instead of a rest, you do a different exercise. So you do 2 exercises in one sort of
Yeah,
exercise.
without rest.
Yeah. So 12 reps of this exercise, 12 reps of another one, and you back and forth. No rep. Next one is drop set.
Drop. It's like jump. No. Oh no, it's drop.
So
Drop set.
drop, like,
Yeah, when you lie and stand. No.
think more like it's about the weight of that you're using. So a drop set is when, let's say you do 50 kilograms on 12 reps, and that's your third set. Then instead of finishing, you straight away you do an extra set with a lighter weight, say 25 kilograms. So it's like more sets but with less weight until you can't do anymore.
Bodybuilders use it.
Sometimes, yeah,
okay.
like advanced bodybuilders.
Okay.
Next one is like a phrase which is training to failure. Training to failure.
Failure.
So it's not training to fail, but training to failure.
It's like when you can't do more.
Exactly. So instead of, like, there's a technical term which is called RIR, which means reps in reserve. It's like how many more reps could you have done, but you decide to stop. Whereas to failure means literally can't do any more.
Yeah.
Failure. Last word is macros.
Macros.
Macros. And again, this is a short form of a word.
Macro. I know only the name of the shop. Macro.
I've never heard that. So macro is short for macronutrients.
Oh yeah.
So what is that?
It's in what consists
Yeah.
your dish.
Yeah, so macronutrients are three things, like protein, carbs,
Yeah.
carbohydrates,
Yeah.
and fats.
Uh-huh.
And there you go.
Macros.
Yeah.
Macronutrients.
Yeah, so
It's-
shorter.
Okay.
But usually when we talk about macros, we say, like, I don't know, are you tracking macros? Tracking macros, like, do you count?
Do you count?
Do I? I count calories and protein, and that's it.
Okay.
Carbs and fats, just whatever it turned out to be. How did you learn English?
Like a usual person, I started to learn English in school, but it was terrible because I didn't know why I do that. But maybe 4 or 3 months ago, I opened the secret of learning English,
Which was?
and it was you should find your inspiration. You should find your exact aim,
Yeah.
why you need to learn English. And from that moment, I realized that I can speak more and more. I can understand more and more. Yeah, and that was the thing. Yeah, and I learned English with teachers and so on, and it was good. But the main thing in my English was when I were in the USA for 3 times for 3 months. Yeah, and in that moment I started to be more, I'll say,
Fluent?
yeah,
Yeah.
more effective in that way.
Yeah. But so every time you went back, it was easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's probably one of the best ways, I guess, is,
Sure, you can practice it.
yeah. And if you already speak the language well, like, pre-intermediate maybe, then going to the country can help. But if you go to the country as a beginner, it's pointless because
Sure.
you understand nothing.
Yeah, you should have like a base
Yeah.
of grammar, of some words, expressions.
Yeah. Now, one final question. Do you have a favorite word in English?
Favorite?
Favorite word? Maybe for meaning or, I don't know, pronunciation?
I like the word like fabulous.
Fabulous.
Fabulous
Why?
and amazing. I love how it sounds.
Okay, but so which one is better in your opinion?
I don't know. Maybe I usually use amazing, not like fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous, it's like more, I don't know.
Exotic?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of mine actually is superfluous.
Sorry?
Superfluous.
Super.
Superfluous.
What does it mean? Super.
Well, a simpler synonym is pointless. In Russian, I think it's like бессмысленно. Like не имеет значения.
sense.
Yeah. But I like the way it sounds. It's superfluous. There are other words, but I think that's it. So that was a simple video with Valerie, who's kindly come to us as a guest in Chelyabinsk. Yeah. And don't forget to subscribe. And how do you say in Russian? Как по-русски? Ставьте лайк.
Ставьте лайк.
Yeah.
Ставьте лайк, подписывайтесь.
Yeah. So do that. Thank you very much.